In the serene classroom, young Hamza inquisitively turned to his teacher, Miss Safa, eager to grasp the essence of Surah Al Naba. "Teacher Safa, what is the general theme of Surah Al Naba?" he asked. Miss Safa, with a gentle smile, explained, "Surah Al Naba speaks about the terrors of the Day of Judgment and affirms resurrection and recompense." Curious about the beginning, Hamza wondered, how does Surah Al Naba start? Miss Safa replied, it begins with a question and inquiry, as Allah says, about what are they asking one another? About the great news. How many verses mention the earth in Surah Al Naba? Hamza inquired further. The earth is mentioned in 4 verses, Miss Safa responded thoughtfully. What is meant by the great news in the 2nd verse? Hamza asked. Miss Safa clarified, it refers to the resurrection and judgment on the Day of Judgment. Hamza aimed to complete a verse, did we not make the earth? Miss Safa easily supplied, a resting place. Another verse piqued his interest, on the day the horn is blown, and you will come. In multitudes, Miss Safa concluded seamlessly. Hamza's curiosity about the structure of the surah did not wane. How many verses are in Surah Al Naba? 40 verses, Miss Safa replied promptly. At last, seeking a deeper understanding, he asked, what is the main topic of Surah Al Naba? Miss Safa expounded, it proves resurrection and recompense on the Day of Judgment, highlighting the fate of believers and disbelievers. Is there another name for Surah Al Naba? Hamza queried. Miss Safa noted, yes, it is also known as Surah Amma. Delving into contrasts, Hamza asked, what is the difference between the fate of believers and disbelievers in the surah? Miss Safa outlined, believers, in paradise, they enjoy bliss, as stated, indeed, for the righteous is a success, gardens and grapevines. Disbelievers, in hell, they suffer painful punishment, as expressed, indeed, hell is a place of ambush, for the transgressors a place of return. What are some of the manifestations of Allah's power mentioned in the surah? Hamza was curious. Creation of. And what types of punishment are mentioned for disbelievers in the surah? Hamza asked. Miss Safa mentioned, chains and shackles, extremely hot water, and the torment of hell. Continuing to explore, Hamza asked, how does the surah describe the Day of Judgment? Miss Safa described, a great day that distinguishes between truth and falsehood, harsh for disbelievers, when all creatures will come forth in groups, and divine justice will be manifest. Why does the surah open with a question? Hamza's analytical mind inquired. To draw attention and marvel at the disbelievers' denial of resurrection, followed by the reaffirmation of the established truth, Ms. Safa elaborated. What are the blessings mentioned by Allah in this surah? Hamza wondered. Ms. Safa recounted, the blessing of the leveled earth, firm mountains, the rest provided by sleep, covering of the night, daytime for livelihood, sweet water, beneficial vegetation, and beautiful gardens. With admiration, Hamza expressed, thank you, teacher, I've learned so much today. Ms. Safa, touched by his enthusiasm, responded warmly, you're welcome, Hamza. May Allah increase you in knowledge and understanding.